Hi there, welcome to today's class. My name is Olivia. I am a certified yoga teacher, and today we will be working on hip opening. I will be reading an excerpt from this book. We'll put a link to this book in the description. But since we'll be working on hip opening today, and that sort of releases some of the dam of our emotions to resurface. So in order to create space for that, I found this poem from this book, What Holds the Sky. Any time spent with our own felt experience reveals a wounded heart, a heart with issues that do not feel as if they can ever be resolved, losses, grievances, wounds and regrets that feel like more than we can hold. Free the mind and become the sky that holds the weather of our lives. But what holds the sky? A heart to be free. To me, this poem says what holds the sky of our emotions, of our felt experience internally. We hold the sky. Our heart, our mind is the sky. And throughout our meditation, whether that be stillness or a moving meditation, keeping a keen awareness of your thoughts can really help bring us in the moment. And in this moment, right now, we have all five of our senses. And so, whenever we're able to choose to come back to the moment, feel all five of our senses, it can really, really cause a powerful shift to go from feeling oppressed by your emotions to understanding them and transforming into self-love and self-acceptance. So today's class will really be us celebrating that process from realizing you're coming from a wounded place to walking away from your mat, sort of walking away from your mat and being transformed by your emotions. So with that, we'll get started in our opening meditation. We will get started in Virasana, which is hero's pose. Feel free to sit on your ankles, sort of like this. If you'd like, you can open your ankles, sit down in between your legs. Make sure your shoulders are over your hips. And really think about your hips squaring forward here. And we will just begin to drop into today's opening meditation. And if you haven't already, just begin to blink your eyes closed. And if you're not comfortable with closing your eyes, you can always send your gaze towards the earth. Start to notice your breath. Invite the air that you breathe in through your nose to expand your belly on the inhale. On your exhale, release through your mouth. Press all that air out from your belly, navel to spine. Inhale, expand. Exhale, release. A few more times just like that. And if nothing else, just start to accept this moment for what it is and start to pay attention to all five of your senses. So maybe with your hands, reach out and feel something you can touch. On your next inhale, maybe notice something you can smell. What can you see around you? Or if your eyes are closed, what does your inner state look like? And just use this as an opportunity to see, to examine what state you're in. And maybe meet any suffering or loss you may have experienced recently. If that's resurfacing right now, how can you just be with it? You don't have to push it away. Just be with it. We'll be here for a few more breaths. And on your next couple of breaths, just sort of give yourself permission. Just make space for any imperfections. And that includes any pain you may be experiencing. How can we push past it together? And with that, you can blink your eyes open and we will meet in downward facing dog. So here we are in downward facing dog. I have my dog right here. So maintain that same symmetry in our downward facing dog as we did in our Virasana. And just allow gravity to pull your heels down towards the earth, down towards your mat. And see if you can find sort of a lizard grip in your hands. And breathe. That lizard grip, allow it to use your arms and your upper body to really bolster your pelvis and collaborate with your feet and your heels for your back body stability. And use both of those together to send your hips upward and your heels downward. Two more cycles of breath here. Look between your hands, walk or hop to the top of your space, standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, stand all the way up. Reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center and down by your sides. Here in Tadasana, we'll set up our foundation. Find a slight tuck in your tailbone. Feel your shoulders over your hips. Have both palms facing forward. And really imagine somebody coming over and just slightly trying to test your stability. And imagine yourself barely even moving. Really visualize yourself as a tree with roots grown deep into the earth, and all that trunk stability is on your side, collaborating with the earth. Inhale, gather the energy up, send your arms up, look up. Exhale, swan dive forward, standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, stand all the way up, reach your arms up overhead, look up. Exhale, bring your hands down to heart center and down by your sides. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, look up. Exhale, swan dive forward, standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step your right foot to the back of your mat. Come on down to that right knee. Stand on up. Reach your arms up. If you'd like, send your hips forward, creating a bend in that left leg. Find length in your right leg. Send your hips forward any amount. Relax your shoulder blades down away from your ears. Find a slight back bend, any amount. And exhale, plant your hands, tuck your right toes, step your left foot back to meet the right. Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts this time. Exhale, step your right foot through. Come on down to that left knee. Rise on up. Send your hips forward any amount. A right angle in that right leg. Send your hips forward. Find length on your left side body. Reach your arms up overhead. Relax your shoulder blades down away from your ears. Look up. Back bend. Exhale, plant your hands. Tuck your left toes. Step your right foot back to meet the left. Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. And breathe. Look between your hands, walk or hop to the top of your space, standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, stand all the way up, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center and down by your sides. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, look up. Exhale, swan dive forward, standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back. Come on down to that right knee. Reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, plant your hands, tuck your back toes, step your left foot back to meet the right. Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts this time. Exhale, step your right foot through. Come on down to that left knee. Rise on up. Find a slight back bend. Exhale, plant your hands. Tuck your back toes. Step your right foot back to meet the left. Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. 2 cycles of breath here. Look between your hands, walk or hop to the top of your space, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, stand all the way up. Reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center and down by your sides. We keep going. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward, standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step both feet back, high plank. Come on down to your knees, or you can keep your knees up in a high plank. Come on down slowly through Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. 2 cycles of breath here. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. And inhale. Exhale, look between your hands, walk or hop to the top of your space, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, stand all the way up, reach your arms up overhead, look up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center and down by your sides. We keep going. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, swan dive forward, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step both feet back, high plank. Cycle through a vinyasa of your choice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. And breathe. Look between your hands, walk or hop to the top of your space, standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift with a flat back. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, stand all the way up, reach your arms up overhead, look up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center and down by your sides. We keep going. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, look up. Exhale, swan dive forward, standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step both feet back, high plank. Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. And breathe. Look between your hands, walk or hop to the top of your space, standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, root to rise, stand all the way up. Reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center and down by your sides. One last Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, look up. Exhale, swan dive forward, standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step both feet back, high plank. Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. 2 cycles of breath here. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Exhale, open your right leg to the side and see if you can find a stretch from the tip of your right fingertips to the tip of your right toes. Re-square your hips. Bring your left knee through, tap your left knee to your right knee to your left elbow. Exhale, press it back, right leg back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, tap your right knee to your right elbow. Exhale, press it back, 3-legged dog. Right knee to nose and pause. Step your right foot through. Stay up on the ball of your left toes. Come on up, high crescent lunge. Find a 90-degree angle on that right leg. Find a slight tuck in your tailbone here. Relax your shoulder blades down away from your ears. and breathe. We'll pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flow in and out 3 times. Come forward, swing your arms forward and back. And come on back, high crescent lunge. Twice more, swing your arms forward, down and back. And come on up, high crescent lunge. One more time, bring your arms forward, down and back. And pause with your arms back. Maybe interlace your fingertips back behind you. Bring that left hand down to the inside of your right foot. Open up your right arm to the right side of your space. Look up towards the sky, simple twist. Exhale, bring that right arm under your right thigh. Contract. Open up. Right arm up towards the sky. Twice more. Right arm wraps around your right thigh. Open it back up. One more time. Right arm wraps around your right thigh. Open it back up. And bring your right palm down. Bring your left knee down to the earth. Come into Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Extend through your right heel. And see what assessment you can make about how that right hip feels. How does that right hamstring feel? Exhale, rebend that right knee. Tuck your back toes, step your right foot back to meet the left. Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Release. Left leg lifts this time. Open up that left hip. Feel that length. Open up your left hip, kind of like we're in Warrior 2. Lengthen and extend it in an open state. And just kind of play around. Feel length from your left fingertips to your left toes. Re-extend that left leg. Tap that left leg to your right elbow. And extend left leg back, three-legged dog. Exhale, tap your left knee to your left elbow. Press that left leg back. This time, left knee to nose and pause. Step your left foot through between your hands. Rise on up, high crescent lunge. Feel that right angle in the left knee. Tuck your tailbone under slightly and still maintain length in that right leg. Reach your arms up, relax your shoulder blades down away from your ears. And breathe. We'll pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time we'll send our arms forward, down, and back. And we'll come on back up, high crescent lunge. Breathe. Twice more. Send your arms forward, down, and back. Rise on up. Once more, send your arms forward, down, and back. This time, pause. Maybe interlace your arms back behind you. For 3, 2, and 1. Plant your right palm to the right side of your left foot. Open up that left arm to your left side. Look up towards the sky. And breathe. Easy twist. And this time, wrap that left arm around your left thigh. Hug it into the midline. Open it up to the left side. Breathe, hug that left arm under your left thigh and open it up. One more time, wrap that left arm around your left thigh. This time, plant both hands, step your left foot back to meet the right. Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Exhale, step that left foot through. Back foot plants, rise on up, second warrior. Hips open to the side of your space. Find a right angle in that left leg. Try to keep that knee over your heel. That's a great rule of thumb. Use the dynamic tension building in your left leg to send back to your right leg to take some of the pressure off of all that left side. Bring your left palm to the inside of your left foot, right arm up and overhead. Feel that length. Come on back through warrior two. Flip your front palm and reverse. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step your left foot back to meet the right. Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts this time. Exhale, step that right foot through. Rise on up, second warrior. Right knee is over your right heel. Relax your shoulder blades down away from your ears. Right palm comes to the inside of your right foot, left arm up overhead. Feel that length. Come on back, warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse. And cartwheel your hands down. Step your right foot back to meet the left. Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Look between your hands, walk or hop to the top of your space, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, stand all the way up. Reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center and down by your sides. From here, we'll sit down into chair pose, Utkatasana. So your feet are glued together. Sit down like you're sitting in a chair. Again, find a way to tuck your tailbone under. Sit down into your chair, reach your arms up overhead, relax your shoulder blades, and breathe. From here, bring your hands to heart center, and then take your right elbow to the outside of your left knee to find that twist. And see if you can make an effort to press that right hip back at the same time as pressing your right elbow into the outside of your left knee. Look up towards the sky. Maybe open your arms up. Come on back to center. And we'll do the second side. Left elbow comes to the outside of your right knee. Press into the outside of that right knee with your left elbow. Try to make a conscious effort to send that left hip back, even though it kind of wants to come forward. Look up towards the sky, maybe open your arms. And let it go into Uttanasana, spill forward. Allow gravity to release the tension. Slowly come back to standing. Coming into a Prasarita stance. Your left foot will face the front of your space. Find an easy hinge at that left hip. That back right foot will be at a 45-degree angle. Allow there to be a sassiness to this right hip while you are hinging out that left hip. Spill forward, bring your left palm to rest on a shin or the earth or a block. Try to maintain a straight line of energy from your tailbone out through your crown chakra. Right arm floats up towards the sky. Trikonasana pose. And breathe. Feel that line of energy coming out from both of your fingertips as well. Look down at your left foot. Send your left palm forward. Rise on up into half moon. If you have a block to rest your left palm on, that works. Catch that right foot. Maybe kick that right foot into that right hand. Look up towards the sky for 3, for 2, and 1. Let go of that right foot if you had it. Re-square your hips. And then bend that left leg and the right leg at the same time. Tap your right toes on the outside. We'll do 3 sets of Jiva squats. So bend both the legs. Tap your right foot to the outside of your left side of your space. Pierce the sky. Fold forward. Twice more, 2 more Jiva squats. And 1 more. Send that right foot back. Coming out of that Trikonasana setup we had. And we'll meet back in Prasarita Padottanasana stance. Second side, right foot faces the right side of your space. Left foot comes at a 45-degree angle. Find a noticeable hinge at that right hip. Left hip is sassy. Maintain a line of energy from your tailbone out through the crown of your head. Rest your right palm on your shin, ankle, or a block. And breathe. Trikonasana, second side. Look down at your right foot. Look 10 inches in front. Send that right palm forward. Come into half moon pose, second side. If you'd like, you can catch that left foot with your left palm. Coming into Chapasana. And breathe. For 3, for 2, and 1. Release that left leg if you had it in your left palm. We'll do 3 sets of Jiva squats. Bend both legs at the same time. Tap that left toe to the outside of your right side of your space. Re-square your hips. Pierce the sky with that left leg. 2 more Jiva squats. And we will come back through Trikonasana stance and we will meet back in Prasarita stance. And this time we'll face our body towards the front of our space again. Right foot comes forward, left foot comes back. Left foot is at a 45-degree angle. You can grab opposite elbows here, open your heart, and then we'll hinge forward. Hinge both of our hips forward. Really press our weight in our heels even when we're hinging forward. Keep that heart open. Lower as low as you can, as low as it feels right without any sort of pain. And see if you can rest your forehead on your shin. Here in our pyramid pose, Padottanasana. We won't be here long. If you had your arms interlaced back behind your back, take your left palm to the outside of that right foot. Open your heart to the right side of your space. Right arm goes up towards the sky. Parvrita Trikonasana. And breathe. And bring your right palm down to frame your front foot. Step your left foot back to the back edge of your space. Step your right foot back. Cycle through a vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Take a slow walk to the top of your space. Come on up to standing. And we'll do the second side. Face your body towards the back edge of your space. Your left foot comes forward. Right foot is at a 45-degree angle. Interlace your arms back behind you. Slowly begin to hinge your hips, spilling forward, really sending all your weight into your heels, even when we're spilling forward. Come forward any amount. Really aim towards your forehead resting on your left shin. For 3, for 2, and 1. Release that right arm if you had it interlaced back behind your back. Rest your right palm to the outside of your left foot. Left arm comes up towards the sky. Really press into that right foot to leverage your heart even more, to leverage your heart open even more. And breathe. For 3, and 2, and 1. Come on back to center, plant your hands, step back to high plank, vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. From here, we'll meet in a plank pose. We will do our peak pose, and then we'll cool off. Open your heart, tuck your tailbone under slightly if you can. For 3, 2, and 1, come on all the way down to your belly. Bring your arms out to the side. Maintain a long left arm. Open up, turn over to find a stretch in that left hip, that left arm. And we'll do the second side. Come on back through this prone position. Right arm comes out to the side. Turn over on your right side to find that right arm stretch. And breathe. For 3, for 2, and 1. Come on back. Come on back to your knees. We'll do 2 rounds of camel pose. If you don't have a mat, that's okay. Maybe just see if you have a blanket at home to protect your knees. Square your hips forward. Tuck your tailbone under. Bring your hands to rest on your lower back. Open your heart. Allow your elbows to go towards one another. Send your hips forward. Lift your chin. Lift your chin up and then go back. Up and then back. And then only rest your hands on your feet if you can do it with a straight spine. Send your hips forward. Feel that nice juicy back bend for 3, for 2, and 1. Come on back. Sit back onto your heels and feel the residue of that pose. Maybe rest one palm on your chest and one on your belly. One more time, come up onto your knees. Send your hips forward, open your heart. Press into, bring your hands to your lower back. Press into your lower back, open your heart, lift your chin up to go back, and only rest your palms on your feet if you can do it with a straight back. Send your hips forward, open your heart for 3, for 2, and 1. Come on back, sit on your heels, feel that residue, and breathe. Open your knees wide, allow your toes to touch, and we will meet in child's pose from here. Press on up from child's pose. Turn around into a supine position. And we'll lay on our back. We'll do a round of yogi bicycles to close out practice with the strong core. Just 1 minute. And then we'll cool off into Shavasana. And we will wrap our time together up. So if you're on your back, come up into a bicycle position. Lift your shoulders off the earth. Feet or legs are in tabletop position. And extend your right leg, tap your right elbow to your left knee. And switch. Just keep alternating elbow to knee. Any pace, any amount. If you come out of it, just come back in, no worries. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. And breathe. Allow your knees to rock from side to side. And we'll come into our happy baby. Catch your foot with both your hands at the arch of your foot and just swing and just allow your knees to alternate towards the earth. And next time you get over to the left side, send your hips over to spill over to the right side. Your knees are both over to the left side. Supine twist. Right shoulder rests on the earth. Knees are spilled over to the left side. And send your gaze over to the right side of your space. Receive this hug from the earth, this hug from gravity. Gravity is supporting you all the time, even when you're not thinking about it. Switch sides. Send your knees back up towards the middle. Spill your knees over towards the right side of your space this time. Left shoulder plants on the earth. Gaze over your left shoulder. Allow gravity to do the work. Receive this hug from gravity. Come on back through center. And just any final movements that you feel called to do. Just go ahead and do it. Maybe that's halasana, another happy baby. Maybe you're feeling ambitious with more core work. But maybe just send your feet long for shavasana. And just send awareness to all the places your body is resting on the earth. And just take this moment to quiet your mind and allow any unnecessary thought to just fall away naturally. Slowly begin to find movement in your fingertips, in your toes. Maybe shake your head no. Begin to roll yourself on either side and pause. Slowly press yourself up. Meet me here in Sukhasana, easy pose. Thank you so much for practicing with me today here at Yoga on Yam Hill. After today's practice, I hope you feel empowered to hold space for difficult emotions. In today's ritual, we really worked on empowering our heart and our mind as what holds the sky to the clouds of our emotions, and allowing those clouds to come and go. So with that, reach your arms up, look up, bring your hands down to heart center. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I hope to see you next time. And come practice with me in person here at Yoga on Yam Hill, downtown Portland, Oregon. Until then, I'll see you next time.